Before I start this video, I just want to say one thing. Please subscribe. It'll help me a lot and it'll help Primo a lot. Maybe he'll return to the WWE and win the Royal Rumble. If you subscribe, Primo will come back. It's simple as that. Hey guys, Wrestling Premier is here once again. Today I'm going to be talking about the architect, the man as he used to call himself a few years ago, Seth Rollins, and why he's hated so much right now, despised, unliked, booed, all that. Seth Rollins made 2018 his year, competing in the gauntlet match. Rollins had the performance of 2018. Rollins from there would build momentum and would win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Rollins from there would make the Intercontinental title relevant as Brock Lesnar wasn't always there. Rollins would capture the title once again at SummerSlam. Rollins' momentum would lead to him winning the Royal Rumble and subsequently winning the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So where did all this hate for the architect start? In this video, I explain where all the hate for Seth Rollins came from. I talk about all of it, the tweets, the matches, all of it. A lot of people know where this started, but this video is for those who don't understand where this hate is coming from. Seth Rollins' 2019 started off hot with a Royal Rumble win. Rollins would go on to win the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Alright, this is where it started. First of all, Seth Rollins' performances after WrestleMania deteriorated during this time period. He did have an amazing match against AJ Styles, but after that he was stuck with Baron Corbin and he had that mixed tag match with Becky Lynch. One of the problems were his performances in the ring. He was the best in 2018. Now, well, I don't know if he's in the top 10 of WWE. Also, the fact that he says WWE is the best place for wrestling in the world, if I say something like that, I'm going to do the absolute most to prove that what I'm saying is true. Rollins' last good match was against Lesnar at SummerSlam, and that match is of mixed opinion, but personally, I liked it. Another reason why Rollins is disliked nowadays is because of the fact that he is a victim of bad booking. I don't know how they got it wrong after WrestleMania. Like, from that gauntlet match all the way to WrestleMania, Rollins was constantly the most entertaining performer in WWE. After that, he was just there and he was stale. Like, Burn It Down became boring. Sure, the matches might be his fault, but his character is the booking's fault. The only thing that was burned down was Rollins' reputation. Another thing to note is the fact that Rollins was stuck with challengers that were way beneath him, like Baron Corbin. During WWE Stomping Grounds, Rollins was praising WWE, saying that he had the best wrestling in the world. Out came Will Ospreay. Rollins would then reply to Ospreay with this: "Man, why'd he call him a little guy? Come on. This guy is way better than him at wrestling at the moment." And then Ospreay tweeted out that he wrestled more matches this year than Rollins. Rollins would then tweet this, comparing bank accounts. Pretty sure if Ospreay wanted to go to WWE, then they'll want him. It was messed up of him to compare bank accounts though. After a few days, Rollins would apologize to Ospreay. Rollins would still affirm his belief that WWE is the best place for wrestling in the world. I just want to say something, a little side note. Baron Corbin replied to him, and look at it. What the hell? He doesn't even know who he is. And another thing that Rollins did, he talked about Jon Moxley. He said this, and I quote, "In this way, Ambrose could do what he wants. He's a big boy. He's got his big boy pants on. He could go out there and say whatever he wants. But the bottom line is not everyone's equipped to handle the rigors of WWE and the schedule and how it affects you mentally and emotionally." Rollins would then add, "And Ambrose gave everything he had to the company for the entire time he was here. He put his heart and soul into the travel, into the schedule, into the injuries, into the work in the ring, and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, he took his ball and he went home, or he went elsewhere at least." And I think it's a little presumptuous of him to get on a podcast and talk down about the company that gave him such an opportunity. Man, Rollins should just be quiet. Once again, we all thought this was over, but last month Rollins said this. After being asked about a match with Kenny Omega, Rollins would say this: "When Kenny's done working in the minor leagues over there, Kenny could come and work at the absolute top professional wrestling company in the world in front of the most people and make the most money and have the biggest matches, which is with me at WrestleMania." This frustrated guys like Chris Jericho and JR, with JR saying Rollins someday might be as over as his girlfriend Becky. But I wouldn't be talking if I were JR. Why? Look at this. He literally has t-shirts that are literally a knockoff of Rollins' shirt. Grill it down? Grill it down? Are you serious? JR would later say that that insult was uncalled for. Cody Rhodes would respond to the comment saying, "I don't think they were as mean-spirited as the world made them out to be. I think Seth is super talented. He works his ass off for them when a lot of people at that company just collect a check. I sit back in those moments and don't take it personally. Part of wrestling is us talking about each other." So Cody understands it. Also, the hate increased immensely after that weird ending to the Hell in a Cell match against The Fiend. That's not Rollins' fault, but he did defend the ending. Rollins will drop the title at Crown Jewel to The Fiend. This week on Raw, the boos were so loud that WWE edited the boos on the taped Raw from England. Rollins once again proclaimed himself to be the best wrestler in the world, and the boos came out again. I hope they turn him heel. Problem is, they might cheer him then. But whatever, I'd rather he be a heel and be cheered than be a face and booed. Him being a heel is way better than whatever he's doing right now. Seth Rollins basically is trying to defend the company as he's the face of the company. But we don't hear Roman Reigns saying ridiculous stuff like this. Seth Rollins' run as the top guy was underwhelming. It was underwhelming for reasons such as Rollins' booking, Rollins' matches, but nonetheless, I still want to see Rollins as a top guy, but as a heel like 2015. I think this hay could be good for him. One thing to note is the fact that Rollins is still popular. It's not like he's Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32, but if it continues like this, who knows? It's the booking that's the problem. I'm still a fan of his. Personally, I think this is a rough patch and he'll bounce back, but you gotta wonder which direction Rollins will go heading into WrestleMania season. Hopefully he just stops talking and do what he does best. I personally don't know what he does best right now except talk a lot though. And that's it. Maybe Rollins will improve in the coming months. Maybe Rollins will improve in the coming days. All I know is that he talks a lot and I hope he just shuts up. Anyways, make sure you like the video. Maybe Primo will come back. Share and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.